The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, AMCHAM, T&T, and the T&T Coalition of Services Industries came together as members of the private sector working with government to ensure a public-private sector partnership towards the effort of saving lives and livelihoods. The mass vaccination site at the National Academy of the Performing Arts, NAPO, in the capital city of Port of Spain, was the temporary site. They also established an online appointment system to facilitate as many individuals as possible at the site.
We believe the mass vaccination site and the opportunity that presented for the government through the Ministry of Health to work closely with the entire private sector to operationalize these 5 mass vaccination sites is a testimony to what can happen when we in the private sector work hand in hand with the government to bring about the collective strength to successfully make Trinidad and Tobago a better place. We also have some key organizations such as the Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association that have supported this and the private mass vaccination sites throughout the country. With their commitment and the pooling of resources, we have all come together to provide expanded access to vaccines which can be received in a safe, comfortable, efficient, and conveniently located sites, making easy access to all vaccines for anyone who would want a vaccine. This is critical to preserving lives of Trinidad and Tobago. I take this opportunity to thank those involved, from the designing of the site layout, the facility management experts who review the indoor ventilation requirements, the schedule of appointments, the development of our online appointment system. The organizational team stepped on this site on Thursday, 14th of July, and the first jab went into an arm on the 19th of July. A phenomenal achievement, and a big shout out to all of the clinical and non-clinical emergency medical professionals, communication specialists, and many more who have come on this site to make it all happen. Thank you all.
Today, hope is measured by the science which has given us vaccines that provide an exit out of this pandemic and a welcome return to a new version of normal that will see us working, living, and playing together again. Because we want to see persons safely return to work and resume their livelihoods, providing for themselves and their families, and work towards getting back on their feet. We want to see businesses and therefore our economy thrive once more. And we want to see our nation bounce back successfully. Today, I'm so very pleased to see Corporate Trinidad and Tobago step up to play their part in fighting this pandemic. As you are fully aware, an operation such as this is a massive undertaking, and it cannot be done by one single person or organization. If this pandemic has taught us anything besides the importance of health and safety, it is the value of cooperation and collaboration. To Corporate Trinidad and Tobago, thank you for your timely and invaluable contributions to the national COVID-19 vaccination campaign. A huge, heartfelt thank you to the volunteers who have been coming out each day to assist with this drive. And that includes the medical volunteers provided by the Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association.
I want to thank at this point in time the private sector for joining with us in this fight. We cannot move from shutdown to shutdown. I would like to think that shutdown should be a thing of the past. And the impact on loss of loved ones, family, friends, colleagues, all victims of a virus in an unvaccinated world. People are losing income, people can't put food on the table, but now we have a way out, the vaccine. We have a duty to protect those who are vulnerable. What is needed for us as a country, and this is why I reached out to the private sector, and congratulations again to you. We must reopen schools. We must reopen businesses. It simply means doing the right thing at the right time. And the right thing to do now is to take the vaccine and be vaccinated. There must be a collective sense of vision and purpose, unity of purpose, that we can do this. To do this, the Ministry of Health has made vaccines convenient. We have given you reach, but vaccinated for the red, white, and black. Thank you to the private sector. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It is true, there's never before been a more urgent and pressing national issue that affects all of us. And if on this issue we couldn't find a way to all work together, God spare our country. I am in this tremendous experience for, quite honestly, the first time in a long time of a national energy of coming together on an issue. What this is unleashing for us as a country is everyone doing their part. What this is unleashing is, you see the spirit of volunteerism from the medical and clinical staff to those folks who you just give a call and they'll show up and do whatever. Usher, you want me to register people? You want me to help feed people? You want to give radios, give sanitizer? There's just this enormous spirit of giving, caring, and getting involved. This is just tremendous act of selflessness that we are witnessing. Our countries actually together fighting this mission.
A main aspect of the initiative was the effort to ensure that the experience at the site was very comfortable for members of the public. The appreciation from the public was a direct result of the dedication and diligence of the volunteers and doctors at the venue. We salute them for their hours and commitment to make Trinidad and Tobago safer. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce reinforced our belief that we have a responsibility to do our part in the effort to control the pandemic. And so we partnered with the Trinidad and Tobago Publishers and Broadcasters Association, as well as with the Advertising Agencies Association of Trinidad and Tobago, to encourage responsible behavior by addressing vaccine education with the Let's Each Do Our Part initiative. We thank the media, businesses, and individuals across T&T who worked collaboratively on this. We also partnered with the Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association to host a series of virtual seminars for several companies across the country, where employees had the opportunity to interact with volunteer doctors as a COVID FAQ and fact-checking session. This partnership was done in the interest of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. As we continue to get used to the new normal, there is much to be done still. But this initiative showed that when there is a willingness to work together in the face of challenges, by uniting, we can achieve what is in the best interest of our country, Trinidad and Tobago.